Welcome to my channel. I'm Beth Elan. Today I am going to share with you a very core activating flow. So we're going to be engaging in the abs a lot, legs. Um, Really great if you're feeling stuck and need some kind of momentum. Can also help with like spinal health and digestion. We're going to be working with chair pose today. So if you have a block, it can be really nice to use during this posture, but you don't need it. I'll talk you through it. But if you have a block, have it nearby. And if you like to sit on a cushion during seated postures for at the end or a folded blanket, you might want to have that nearby or sit on it for now while we open. So to begin, come to a nice comfortable seat, whether it's cross-legged or on your heels. Begin to roll the shoulders out. Inhale, bring them up by your ears. And exhale, roll back and back forward. The shoulder circles here. And reverse the direction of the circles. Feel all that nice shoulder mobility. Good. Come to neutral. Bring your right ear towards your right shoulder, keeping your chin parallel with the floor. Let your head just hang here. Gravity is doing the work for you. And breathe into the left side of your neck. Inhale for a count of 3. And exhale for a count of 3. Breathing in and out through the nose. And feeling that breath travel all the way down to your low belly. And press your right fingertip into your right temple to bring your head back up to neutral. And dip your left ear towards your left shoulder now. Same thing, feeling that length in the right side of the neck as your earlobe and your shoulder move away from each other. Listen to your breathing. Two more deep belly breaths. And bring your left fingertips to your left temple and push your head back up to neutral. Take a moment to pause and feel the length in your spine. Feel your shoulders drifting down away from your ears. Nice and relaxed. We're going to shift into tabletop pose to do a few rounds of cat-cow to warm up the spine. So you can move your prop out of the way if you had it. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Inhale, gaze forward, engage the abs, broaden across the chest. Exhale, curl the tailbone under. Dip the chin in towards the chest. Inhale, gaze forward. Pull the shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, pull the navel up towards the spine for your Halloween cat shape. One more round. Inhale. And exhale, pushing the ground away from you. And come to neutral here. Tuck your toes under. Push into your fingertips and knuckles. Lift your hips up and back for your downward facing dog. Your knees can be generously bent here if you like. Ears between the biceps. Nice long spine, curling that tailbone up. And a little bit of a challenge here. Inhale forward to plank pose. Hips align with the shoulders. Exhale, push back, downward dog. Two more of these. Inhale, shoulders and torso all parallel with the mat. Exhale, down dog, curling the tailbone up. Last one. Inhale, plank, strong core. Exhale, push up, downward dog. Lift your left leg up. Exhale, pull that knee into your chest and plant that foot up next to your left thumb. Bring your right knee down to the mat. Right knee and left foot are about hip width distance apart. You can uncurl the back toes, low lunge. You can keep your hands on your hips. You can inhale, reach up overhead. Breathing deeply. We're going to invite a little twist here. So bring your left hand to your low back and bring your right arm out in front of you and twist out to the left, shining your heart towards the side wall. And you can bring your left arm back behind you. If you feel comfortable in this position, you can even fold forward a little ways, making sure your low back stays flat. Bring your right elbow to the outside of your left thigh and come into your prayer twist. If you went to your prayer twist, bring your left arm behind you, come on up, and everybody unwind. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, plant your palms, tuck that back toe under, push back, downward facing dog. We're gonna rock forward into plank again. Inhale. Feel the core really engage here. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Activating all the muscles in your body as you exhale, down dog. One more. Inhale, plank. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, pull that knee to your nose. Implant it as close to your hand as you can. Maybe pulling it up if you need to. Drop that left knee. Inhale, low lunge. Strong core even here, strong legs. Your knee should be directly over your ankle. Bring your hands down. You're coming into your twist again. So this time your right hand can come to your low back, left arm in front of you as you twist open towards the left or towards the right, sorry. You can always just stay right here or bring your right arm back behind you for your open twist. And if you want to try your prayer twist, hand to the low back as you lean forward a little bit more to bring your elbow to the outer edge of that right thigh and bring your hands to prayer. Pressing firmly into all four corners of your right foot. Right arm comes back, inhale, lift up, and untwist. Arms rise, and exhale. Plant your palms, turn that front foot, and come back. Downward facing dog. Nice big inhale and exhale out the mouth. Inhale, bring that right leg up to the sky. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Plant that foot between your hands, maybe carry it up. And this time push up for your high lunge. Inhale, strong legs. You can keep that back knee bent if you want. Just bring your front knee over the front ankle. And if you want to challenge yourself a bit, you can try to straighten that back leg. Shoulders nice and soft here. Bring your hands down to either side of your waist, palms shining forward. As you inhale, you're going to bring your right foot forward to meet the left. We're going to be moving into our chair pose now. So you can either have your big toes touching and your legs pressing together, or you can keep your feet hip width apart and place a block between your thighs and really squeeze into the block if you're using it. So I'll show that way. Take a few breaths here in your mountain pose. You can start squeezing into that block, really activate your thighs. And exhale, begin to squat forward until your fingertips reach the mat. And then bend your knees even more. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead for your chair pose. Imagine you're sitting back into a chair. You can always cactus the arms here if it feels more comfortable for your shoulders. Look down, you should see your big toes. Engage the quads, engage the abs so your abs are not resting on your thighs. You're sitting up in your chair. Bring your hips 2 inches lower than you want to. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more breath in. And exhale, fold forward. You can place the block at the front for a moment. Step your right foot back behind you. Runner's lunge. Sink into your hips. Plant your right hand right below your face, right underneath your shoulder. Big inhale and exhale. Twist open to the left, lifting your left arm up overhead. Take a big inhale and exhale. Untwist. Plant your palms and step back into your downward facing dog. Deep breath in the nose and out the mouth. You can come down to your knees briefly if you need a break. Two breaths. Otherwise, just hold your dog. All right. Everybody together in your downward dog. Inhale, bring the right leg up. Exhale, bring that knee into your chest and plant it between your palms. Ready for your high lunge. Feet are hip width apart. Inhale, come up. Strong energy out the back heel. Make sure that front knee is directly over the ankle, pointing right towards the big toe and middle toe. Arms come down to the sides, palms facing forward. Big breath in and exhale. Step forward to the top of the mat. Move your arms lift up, come down to the sides, and come forward to crouch down, bringing your fingertips to the mat. And bend your knees a little bit more. Inhale, chair pose. Cactus arms or arms straight up is fine, as long as your shoulders are relaxed. You can also keep your hands on your hips if it's a little bit easier. Look at your toes, make sure they're pointed straight in front of you. Strong quads, strong abs. Tailbone pointed straight back. Strong energy between the tail and the crown. One more deep breath. And exhale. Fold forward. Inhale. And step that left foot back. Runner's lunge. Maybe looking forward, sinking into your hips a bit. Plant your left hand. Inhale. And exhale. Easy twist. Lifting the right arm up and shining the chest out to the right. Big breath in and exhale. Plant that palm. Push back. Downward dog. You can drop to your knees again for another rest. One more breath to recalibrate before we do one more round, okay? You guys got this. This is a tough flow. But you guys are tough people, I know it. So curl the tailbone under, or the toes under. Knee us in down dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Plant that foot. Inhale up. High lunge. Feel the strength in the quads. Arms come down. See if you can't make this one fluid motion this time. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, squat down. Fingertips reach the mat. Inhale, chair pose. You can hold your chair here, or you can invite a twist, just like we did before. Bring your left hand to your low back. Reach your right arm forward. Maybe coming down a little ways. Looking down, make sure your right knee is still in line with the left, and come into your twist. You can either have your left arm behind you and right arm in front for your open twist, or if you came down lower, you can hook that right elbow onto the thigh for your prayer twist. 2 breaths here. Left arm back, right arm forward on twist. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, mountain pose. 2 nice deep breaths to recalibrate. And your next in breath, reach your arms around and up overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Crown of the head reaches away from the hips. Exhale, plant your palms, step it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, knee to nose. Plant that foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. 1 breath here. Exhale, bring your palms face forward next to the hips. 1 fluid motion here. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, squat down. Inhale, chair pose. Check your alignment. Imagine you're squeezing that block or actually use the block. Right hand to the low back, left arm reaches forward, and either stay at this height or fold forward a bit. Reach your right arm behind you. Maybe you're placing your left elbow next to your right thigh into your prayer twist. Sinking back. 2 inches lower than you want to. You got this. We're almost done. Right arm comes back. Come on up. Arm twist. Inhale, arms reach up. Straighten the legs. Mountain pose. Should be really good here. Feel really good. Hold this mountain pose with a sense of pride. Inhale, lift your arms up and overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, plant your palms, step it back, downward dog. And you can drop to your knees. Bring your hips back towards your heels for child's pose. You can have your knees close together, or you can bring them as wide as the mat, whatever is most comfortable for you as you fold on forward. Taking 4 deep breaths here. Congratulate yourself on the work we did. And get ready for our nice cool down stretch. Push your palms into the mat, come back up. We're going to shift into a seat, so bring your hips over to one side. Turn to face the long edge of the mat, bringing one foot in towards your thighs, and extend the right leg out to the side. And if you like to sit on a cushion or a folded blanket when you're doing seated stretches, have that nearby, bring that in. Make sure you're seated on the edge of that prop. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, reach over towards the right. Both sitting bones firmly planted into the mat or into your prop. Feel the expansion in the right side ribs and the left side ribs, while still maintaining length in the right side ribs. A counter stretch here. Exhale, bring your left hand next to your left glute. Swing your right arm out in front of you and up overhead. Plant that foot kind of down. Lift your hips up and stretch into the right side waist, even into the right oblique. Big inhale and exhale. Bring your hips back down. Turn to face that right knee and fold forward towards that knee. Janu Sirsasana. Your head to knee pose. And this is a twist as well, so make sure your torso is aligned over your thigh. Breathing deeply, slowing the heart rate. And push your hands into the mat to come back up. We'll just switch sides, do the same thing on the opposite side. Left leg comes out, right leg in. Inhale, arms rise, and exhale, lean straight over towards the left. Expand the right ribs like an accordion here. Breathing deeply into that space. Parivrtta Upavista Konasana. We'll do the other side. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, right hand comes towards the right glute. Swing your left arm out in front of you. Lift your hips up and stretch into the left side, left obliques, baby wild thing. Reaching your left fingertips away from your left heel. As you exhale, you can come back down, bringing the hips back down, twisting over to the left, towards the knee, and fold forward. Janu Sirsasana. This is your head to knee pose. And keep that left foot nice and flexed, all 5 toes pointed straight up. Breathing deeply, feeling that stretch in the left hamstring. And if you relax enough, you can feel it in the right side of the low back. One more deep breath in and out. Push your fingertips into the mat, come back up to neutral, unwind. To one side, we're going to come to lie down on our back. So bring your feet in towards the center of the mat. Arms come out in front of you and just roll down one vertebra at a time. Lie down on your back. Bring your right knee in towards your chest and straighten your left leg out in front of you. You can move your knee back and forth, right to left. And you can come into a twist here, bringing that right knee across the body and left arm out to the side. A lot of times in this one, I like to have a block underneath my thigh. So I'll rest my knee, like right below my knee, onto this block. Feels more gentle for me. And that way my right shoulder can stay on the mat. Three deep breaths here. Use your hand to help bring your knee back up to neutral. Maybe pulling it back in towards your chest. And switch sides, bringing your left knee now into your chest. Extending the right leg out. Maybe moving this leg side to side. Loosening up the hip. Before we initiate the twist, you might want to shift over to the left a little bit so you can bring that right knee across the body, using the block if you need it. And bring that left arm out to the side. I like to put it in a cactus shape. You can reach it straight out in a T shape. Whatever feels best for your body for this moment. And feeling that left hip and left shoulder moving away from each other. Mm. And use your hand to gently bring that knee back up. Maybe doing a little windshield wiper motion with your knees, tipping them right and then left. And extending into Shavasana, our final resting pose. Let everything fully relax. If you feel any tightness in your low back, you can always take your pillow or your folded blanket and put it underneath your knees for a little elevation. And try to let everything relax. Make sure your shoulders are away from your ears. Relax the jaw. Let your right leg flop out to the right and your left leg flop out to the left. Just let yourself be. And take 6 deep breaths here. Let your bones be heavy. Listen to your breath and follow your breath coming in through the nose and traveling all the way into the low belly. And release the belly, letting the air come back out of the body, releasing what you no longer need. Recalibrate here in Shavasana for as long as you can. When you feel ready, you can wiggle your fingers and your toes, reaching your arms up overhead. Any little movements you feel you need as you roll off to one side. Hang out here briefly. And push yourself up to take a seat. No rush. Nice and comfortable here. You can bring your hands to prayer at the heart center. Breathe in fully and breathe out. I will close our practice together by chanting Om one time, and you can join along if you like. Inhale. Om. Bowing forward. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. I hope you feel really energized and ready to go. Please feel free to leave a comment, especially if you have a question. Give your thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe if you don't. And I will see you in the next video. Have a blessed day. Namaste.